You're frustrated, a source of consternation. You're struggling to rent accommodation. You be not rubbing hands with glee. You're being screwed over by Airbnb and Booking.com. They're not nice to the hosts, no, by far not the most. Taking high commission costs, they be presenting you and taking all that percent should be into your bank account. And maybe you don't know how to use social media to grow and get the bookings coming direct. Well, don't worry, I'll explain what comes next. Yeah, you're gonna be glad you heard a rap from me. I'm explaining that's an academy. Oh, like an orange so juicy. Gotta look at that thing by Bruce Lee. That's the 3 T's, tools, tactics and training to give you the confidence that's a no-braining. You get weekly group coaching, 500 people, that's the most in. Let me say this, going through it, you know that he's the Martin Lewis for the hospitality owners. Yeah, not dumb like Homer Simpson, not the guy from the past. There's a vault of online training videos that will last you for a long time, teaching you how to master Facebook, Instagram, and what comes after marketing by email, the pricing, branding, Google, so you don't fail. And here's another thing that you ought to see. If you don't get a return, there's a money back guarantee. What? Yeah, you can't top that. Return on your investment or you get your cash back. Sounds like a deal, sounds like a steal, and that's the Bruce Lee Academy that I reveal.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome. As you are coming into the live, do me a massive favor like we do every night. Please, can you get the pings going? Tap that little love heart emoji button as many times as you can. Let's get those notifications going. Let everybody know that we are live on the Facebook. Tonight is going to be a good one. I'm really looking forward to it. I've got some really good news to share with you all on some amazing wins yesterday in terms of bookings coming in on Book Direct Day. I'm going to give a special shout out to somebody in a minute, but they achieved $15,000 worth of direct bookings yesterday alone by implementing the templates and following, just being awesome. So we'll definitely go to that. We're going to do spin the wheel. So get your numbers in 1 to 10. You've got about a minute to do so. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to walk you through what we're going to be doing this evening, this morning, this afternoon, and this evening, wherever you are. Because we've got people tuning in from all over the world. So welcome and hello. If you're on the replay, please do say hello, but obviously you can't enter spin the wheel after we've finished. So there's a lot to get through. There's a lot to show. And plus as well, I've got to tell you about tomorrow, because tomorrow is where we finish all of this. Tomorrow is the finale. Tomorrow is the wrap-up party. But I'll tell you more about that later. Don't forget that we're going to be giving away 2 awards tomorrow. The best action taker and the most engaged. So make sure that you've been tuning in every night. Make sure that you're taking action. And who knows, we could win some awards tomorrow. I'm going to tell you as well about the challenge that I've set for everybody. We've got a 24-hour challenge live, and so many of you have entered already. We're going to look at that, talk about that, and so much more. Now, before we get going, I've got a little small favor to ask. So let me just bring this up on screen. Now, this right here is the Book Direct Playbook. It's a book that was released a year ago today, as you can see there, 2nd of February. It was been out for a year, and you know, I'm so lucky and grateful that it has gone down as well as it has done. Now, I got set a challenge by somebody at the start of the week to get this to 300 reviews. As you can see, it's sat on 220. The reason being is that when you get your book to over 300 reviews, it gets seen by a lot more people. So I've got a favor to ask, okay? It's very simple. It'll just take 1 minute. If you've enjoyed this week, if you have found value in what I've been putting out, could you just please do me a massive favor and head over to Amazon, open it up on your phone, open it up on your tablet, open it up on your computer, whatever you've got, and just go onto the page and leave a review. Even if you've not yet read the book yet, just leave a 5-star review and just put something about the importance of direct bookings and what it means to you. But it would just mean the world to me if you could do so. If we can get that to 300 reviews, then it's very, very powerful in what we're trying to to do here with the whole direct bookings. Don't forget, my goal is to help 1 million hosts cut down on their over-reliance on Airbnb. And every single day, I get at least one message on Instagram with a message to say that they're reading the book. So it's very, very cool. It's so powerful, and Amazon just opens up a whole nother way for somebody to learn about Boostly. So all I ask for this week, for putting on all this free content to help as many of you as possible figure out what this GPT is and all the other stuff, just go and leave a review, right? That would mean the world. Even if you've not read it, just head over to Amazon, go down. If you scroll down, let me show you how to find it. Let me share my screen for a sec. So if I come into here, if I'm sharing my screen right now, this is obviously Amazon. If you scroll down, there should be a section round about here where you can write a review. If we just get, 80. That's all we need is 80. If you could do that for me, would mean the world. And if you don't know how to find it, just literally open up Amazon and just put in book direct playbook. Make sure it's the playbook, not the blueprint. Obviously, we've got 2 books out, but the playbook would be in the world. And if you've not yet picked up a copy, and if you want to, it's literally 99 cents for the Kindle. Paperback is about $10, and then the audio is about the same as well. So it's there and everything. So that would mean the world. Thank you very much. Right. Next thing's next. Shall we do spin the wheel? So hello to everybody that's tuning in live. Let's share the screen, and you're going to have, let's just share this screen, and then let's get everybody into spin the wheel. Right. So just like all the times, you've got 10 more seconds to give me a number between 1 and 10. Now, let me tell you what the prizes are today. And these prizes are pretty cool. Just leave me a number between 1 and 10. The prizes today are this. The first one, you are going to get $100 worth of credit with Minoan. And if you don't know what Minoan is, they're going to soon become your best friend. So whenever you want to buy stuff for your property, stuff in bulk, you know, you normally go through the routes of maybe looking on Amazon, you maybe go through the routes of Out of Eden or etc. If you go to Minoan first, it's absolutely free to use. They will use their contacts to get you the best deal possible. So Minoan, Minoan, and they will give you $100 credit to your next purchase. And that's only through this. The next one is Furnish Finder. So if you've never heard of Furnish Finder, it's about to take over the world. They are a listing site, okay? And it's a pay to play. So you pay to be on there. So there's no commission. You put your business on there. And if you're looking to attract healthcare workers, people who are staying longer than, 5, 6, 7, 10 days, maybe looking for 90-day bookings, 180-day bookings. If you're basically looking for people to fill your Monday to Friday slots, so your Monday to Thursday slots, Furnish Finder is unbelievable. And you're going to get 2 free listings on there as Furnish Finder. The next one is you're going to get 3 months free of DAC. So DAC is an app which is all about your guest experience. Okay, it's a really cool app. Again, they're about to blow up. They're about to be massive. DACK. You get there first with 3 months free, which is cool. And then the final one, last but no means least, you are going to get email swipe files for guest communications from the one, the only Tracy Northcroft. Now, if you don't know who Tracy is, she is an Aussie based in Tokyo. She has had her business for many years. She is unbelievable at branding, direct bookings, and she is very kindly offering up her email swipe files that she normally charges a lot for to you for free as part of that. So this is day 4, and you have got 4 chances to win. So day 4, 4 chances to win. Well, not 4 chances. You're going to win 4 prizes. One person's going to win 4 prizes. Now, today is slightly different. Today is slightly different. And the reason why it's different is that if you guess the lucky number, do not Instagram me. Do not Instagram me. What I need for you to do, please, send me an email. And I'll explain why. Is that we are doing a 24-hour giveaway. And it's obviously based on the fact that you've got to implement the training that you've learned and you've got to tag me in on Instagram. Okay. If I get too much, it's going to get overwhelming. So you got to email me, mark@booster.co.uk. If you win and get the right number. Okay, so you've got 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No more numbers, please. No more numbers, 1 to 10. All right, let's spin this wheel. Let's get a winner, shall we? Free. I've just seen somebody leave a free as well. Christina, you just got in there lucky with free. Christina Ray. Who else left a free? If you left number 3, remember, please, Peter, I can see Peter. Send me an email now, mark@boostly. Sharon, well done. Joel, send me an email, mark@boostly.co.uk. Okay, and put the subject headline, lucky number 3. Email mark@boostly.co.uk, headline, lucky number 3. All right, brilliant. Oh. Okay, for those of you that have left a review on Amazon already, brilliant. I really do appreciate that. The more that we can get those 5-star reviews, 300 reviews, and more people are going to see it, which is amazing. Please don't leave a 1-star review. It defeats the purpose. I was in a Facebook today, and I was talking about the book, and he said, listen, I wish you all the best. I didn't like the book. I was like, fair enough. Not everybody's going to like it. Just don't go popping that on Amazon, please. Which is so funny. It does make me chuckle. All right, first and foremost, can we all please, again, just give the ambassadors a massive round of applause and just say thank you by tapping that love heart emoji button. Show some love to the ambassadors for answering all the questions. They've done so well, and it's been great to see. What I love about these challenges, what I love about these trainings that we do, and we try and do them every 3 months, and we are going to be back. We're going to be back doing Instagram, probably in April or May. We'll just see when our calendars align. But we're going to get Mr. Paul Anderson back on the next one, who's going to teach us all about Instagram Reels, because there's a massive change coming with Instagram that's going to benefit every single one of us. And I'm really looking forward to it. And he's going to be able to explain it. So when we come together and do these trainings, this is what I love the most. Like, we've got 150 people on with us right now, 160 people on right now. And we all come together into the group and we all do this training, okay? When you do this as a group, I feel like we're more accountable and we get more done than if you were just to be left on your own, whatever. I feel like this is one of the true cool things of all coming together. I know it's being fast paced, and I know you have to put aside, all those, that time, that 30 minutes, etc., 45 minutes, etc., here and there every night. But if you can do it and if you can show up, then we get more done. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted to give a shout out to this person. So Rose Ginley Tipka, part of the Boostly Academy, part of Team Boostly, well worth a follow, especially the Instagram. Your family stay on Instagram. And Rose, if you're with us now, please drop your Instagram handle into the comments. So Rose sent me a message and just saying, hey, I just want to let you know that yesterday alone, we generated over $15,000 worth of direct bookings, which is unbelievable. Can everybody please give her a massive round of applause? And for a lot of you, that may seem just out of this world, cannot achieve that. And I just want to let you know that if you go and follow Rose's account from yesterday and go and see what she does and how she works and how she implements, everybody can do this. It's just putting the action into place. And when I see people like Rose and I see people like Paul and Lizzie and everybody in here, like, there's literally too many names to mention. But we've got so many members of the Boostly Academy, like Shirley. I'm going on. I'm going to do people a disservice by not mentioning their names here. But when I see so many people like Gur, Paul, Faith, Harrow, Kathy, Fiona, yeah, exactly. So many people. I can see all the names coming through. Robert, and it just makes me smile just to see so many people stepping up and taking action and getting results on the back of it, which is unbelievable. So it's fantastic to see. Well done, Rose. And what I also wanted to do as well is yesterday we opened up the very special offer, the Action Taker bonus offer to join Team Boostly. So Chad, I just want to say congratulations and welcome to you. Manisha, Lara, Ashley, Mugo, Daniela, Carol, Erica, Ian, Stacey, Turner, Emma, Sally, O'Shea, Lachey, O'Shea and Lachey, Blake, Amber, Carol, Tim, Gillian, Amanda, Amanda, Sarah, Martina, Aman, Sarah, Christina, Jarrell, Patrick, Rodney, Kim, Stanley, Michelle, Cody, Dwayne, Chad, Rebecca, Tony, Jonathan, Rachel, Nadine, Christopher, Joshua, Anna, Zoe, Jersey, Amy, Karis, and Kimberly. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's amazing to see you all in there. You are going to get an email from Joyce at boostly.co.uk with further login details so you can properly get started. Let's get this training out the way first. And then next week we can properly crack on. All Boostly Academy members, we're going to do a live Zoom call on Monday, just have a catch up and see how everybody's doing. And also as well, Rose has very kindly offered to record a video to show exactly how she implemented the templates and the training yesterday. And that's going to be exclusive for Boostly Academy members. Now you may be thinking, Boostly Academy, I missed it yesterday. How do I join? Now, we had a very special welcome sort of action taker offer for yesterday only, but that doesn't mean that you can't join. We've got a challenge offer that is going to be valid until Friday evening. So if you missed it yesterday, if you weren't online, apologies, you did miss that. But if you just go to boostly.co.uk/join, let me just share my screen again. You can right now go and join, and what you basically get for just £1 to start with, and then 4 other payments of £250, you'll get the Academy, you'll get a light website, you'll get lifetime access to Boostly Content Creator, and you'll get exclusive access to a 90-day bootcamp. Now, a few people have been asking me questions about the bootcamp. What that basically means is that in April, late April, for 90 days, we're going to come together, have a separate Facebook group, have a separate piece of training all around direct bookings. It's going to be a direct booking bootcamp, and you can get access to that. I'm going to sell that separately, about £2,000, but you get it all in for literally £1 to get started today. And then you just pay 4 payments, other payments of £250. So in total, it's £1,001, which I think we did yesterday on the conversions in US dollars. It's about $1,400. So it's well worth it. You pay nothing else after that. And to get started, just go to boostly.co.uk/join. I'm going to keep this open because it's a challenge offer. So it's exclusive to everybody that's been taking part this week. We'll keep it open until tomorrow evening, and then we'll close it off. And, this won't be open again. So if you want to join, you can do. If not, no worries. There's literally no pressure. If you've got any questions, just please reach out to me directly. I'll be able to answer any and all. All right. Today then, I'm really excited. I really want to get going on this because this is going to be really, really powerful for a lot of you in here. And again, what I want to start to see now is I want to start to see everybody to implement what we've been learning this week. So obviously, if you've been in the Facebook group today, you'll see that I did a video earlier on, about 6 hours ago, and it's all about implementing. So what I want to see is anything that you've learned this week, I want you to post it on Instagram, Facebook, wherever. So utilize ChatGPT, utilize, all of the image tools and the video tools that we've learned, and post content on social media, and make sure you tag me in so I can see. So let's just grab Sharon's post here. So obviously we've got the text is from ChatGPT, and obviously Stable Diffusion, the images are a little bit crazy. So the caption was used with ChatGPT, which is fantastic. Again, if we look at Terry's here, again, the image created himself, the caption created with ChatGPT. Go to Shells quickly. So the image created on Canva, I assume it looks like a Canva, but the caption created by ChatGPT, which is cool. Now, what we're going to do, I'm just going to pick one person from this list tomorrow, and they're going to win the prize. I'm not looking for the best. I'm just looking for something to get done. It's all well and good taking part in training like this, but if we're not going to actually implement anything that we've learned, then it's pointless. You're just going to be over-consuming. So I want to see somebody take action, listen to what we've done, see what we've done, and put it into practice, everything that we've got. And, and everything that we have done is in this group. It's not going anywhere. That was another question. What happens when we finish tomorrow? Is this group going to get deleted? No. The comments will get turned off just like they have been, but the videos and everything and the links will stay here forever. So you can come back to it whenever you want in the future, which is absolutely cool. Okay. So I want for you to take action, and specifically today, and specifically with what I'm going to show you next. So we're going to spend a lot of today back in Chat GPT. Again, let me give you that link, and we're going to go into it. Now, you can use Chat GPT, or you can use Writesonic, or you can choose any other tool that you are using. Remember, one of the things that I wanted to get you to do this week is to spread out and look at other tools that are available. I wanted to give you access to them, introduce them to you, and then you can go from there. Right, so let me share my screen, and I'm going to go straight into it. So I've come into platform.openai.com/playground. Now I can see in the chat and I can see in the comments that some people are struggling getting access, right? That's because it's very popular at the moment, all right? It's not that we're breaking it. we're not that popular. But there's a load of people trying to get access to this free technology, okay? So if that's the case, go and check out some of the other links that I've given you. The first thing, what we're going to do today is we're going to focus on 4 things, okay? Number 1, we're going to focus on sales, so new business. Number 2, we're going to focus on advertising. Number 3, we're going to focus on website tagline generator. So does everybody know, just a quick pop quiz, do you all know what I mean when I mean website tagline generator, your website tagline, your sort of like elevator pitch, your one-word description of what you do, your one-sentence description of what you do? Okay, we'll come to that. Someone said no. And then the 4th thing, what we're going to do is we're going to create a campaign to work with an influencer. So 4 very important things, and we're going to use this technology to create it for us. Okay. All right. First things first then, a sales script. Now there's a lot of people. Now we talked about Furnish Finder. Okay. And a big part of Furnish Finder is to be reaching out and working with potential businesses, agencies, etc. Because there's going to be a time in your calendar where you've got a slow season. Right. And there's going to be certain times in the year when you're going to need to fill up your calendar with those Monday to Thursday slots. So the best way to fill those Monday to Thursday slots is working with businesses. I've just recorded a 40-minute video today for the Boostly Academy that's going to go into the vault with somebody who specializes in working with film companies, with somebody working with insurance, with relocation companies, with contractors, etc. And he put together a plan of how you can get in front of their attention. But the next step is that you need to reach out. And he obviously said LinkedIn is one of the great ways to do that. And what we want to do is we're going to use ChatGPT to come up with a sales script on how we can then approach them. Okay, so as you can see here, I've blown the screen up a bit. And what we're going to type in right now is a sales script to approach a business who is looking for accommodation for their staff in my city. Okay. And again, you can have your version of this, but this is what I'm going to run. And what it's done within literally seconds is create for me a script that I can then use and either read word for word when I call them up, or I can put onto LinkedIn into a LinkedIn message. So, good morning, my name is Mark and I'm calling from Boostly. We are a provider of quality accommodation for visitors and business travelers in York. I noticed that your company is looking for accommodations for your staff in the city. We have a variety of options available to suit your needs, ranging from single occupancy to multiple bedroom, all of our units, blah, 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 blah. And again, you can take this, you can customize it, and you can bespoke it, and you can use it to then send out to any potential businesses in your area. You can grab that, you can copy it, you can paste it, you amend it to who you're talking to, and you can send it out. And if you can find, let's say, 10 to 20 businesses from doing Google searches, from the training that we've got obviously in the Boostly Academy, and then you can send it out, you're going to start to build up that list. And a lot of the time, you will find that if you're struggling to attract these businesses, all you need to do is to get on their radar. Now, again, what you may find, someone's just put here, we are 100% vacationers, no local businesses. So I'm going to ask for ideas on how to find guests during the slow season. But does anyone else have ideas? Now, what you can do, okay, so if you are a place that is literally 100% vacationers, what you can do is you can use this tool to create a script to network with other local businesses, or to get in contact with maybe travel agents or people that are tour guides that are bringing people to your area. Again, LinkedIn can be used for many different ways, and you can find these people by doing Google searches. So you can just amend the ChatGPT to work for you. Okay? So use it as a guide, not as the be all and end all. The next thing what we're going to do is advertising. Now remember, when it comes to ChatGPT, it is only as good as the prompt that you will give it. And OpenAI, who created ChatGPT, as well as other products, they've given out a little bit of stats around this, and they said over 80% is one-line prompts. Now, obviously, when you give it very little, you get very little back, okay? So what you need to do, is particularly if you want to delve into it more, is really give it a good bit of meat on the bones to give a better answer. So this is the prompt that I'm going to give it. And I'm going to copy this in right now to the chat so that you can use it. So this is all in the Facebook group, don't forget. So I want you to act as an advertiser. You will create a campaign to promote a product or service of your choice. You will choose a target audience, develop key messages and slogans, select media channels for promotion, and decide on any additional activities needed to reach your goals. My first suggestion request is, I need help creating an advertising campaign for a new short-term rental, where the niche is family accommodation in, and let's just put Manchester as an example. So we've gone into giving it a little bit more detail on this. Okay. And again, it spits it out in a few seconds, which is bananas to me. And it's just doing this now. So it's given me an advertising campaign. So again, it's literally done all of that. So then you would save that and you would put that into a Google Doc, and you can use that for advertising and places to promote the business. Okay. So let me get rid of these. So I asked a question, and again, I've put that copy into the Facebook group. And if you're watching this on LinkedIn or on YouTube, or you're not in the Facebook group, then make sure that you come across to join. You've got to go boostly.co.uk/AI. And then you'll get the link on how to join the group. We've just topped 1,000 members. So welcome everybody. This is the most we've ever had into one of these challenges. So please make sure you tap the thumbs up button as many times and say thank you. And thank you for being part of this. Okay. So I asked about website tagline generators. Okay. Now a website tagline, just let me bring up one here. Let's see, actually, can you please put in, actually, no, this won't work. If you put too many web links into the comments, Facebook will ban you. So let's not do that. Let me share my screen. Okay, so this is one of the Boostly websites. Okay, so the tagline is the first thing that comes up when your web page loads. So Vector Travel is live, work, travel, fully furnished contact-free spaces for work or leisure. You've got Lively Properties over in Australia. Welcome to Lively. Holiday rentals Australia-wide, okay? So these are tagline generators. So what we're going to do, and this is where a lot of people struggle, is the words to put on your website, because that part of your website, just to give you an idea here, this is one of the most important parts, because when somebody lands on your website, you've got to instantly tell them who you are, what you do, and how they can book with you, okay? And you have to do that as soon as they land on your page. So this is what's called above the fold. So it's the first thing that they see. So a nice image is key. Copy is obviously essential, but obviously as well, how they can actually pay you and give you money as well is very, very important. Now, a lot of you have got lovely pictures. Okay. It's one of the first things that you all do is you go and get nice quality pictures, professional photography. And obviously everybody that has got a Boostly website, a Boostly Pro website, you've got easy how they can book with you. Okay. But it's the copies where we find that a lot of the people who come work with us struggle. And I can see a lot of other people struggle. We do marketing reviews every single month. I see hundreds of websites every single month. And it's this part that really sort of people struggle with. So this is where this is fantastic. Now we've tried to create tools in the past, but it's never been enough. But this now is where it's really, really taken on. So let me just grab the copy and I'm going to put it into the group again. So if you're in the group, hi Marilyn, I see you there. Right, we're going to put it in here. So I want you to act as a fancy title generator. I will type keywords via comma and you will reply with fancy titles. The first keywords are, so where I've got it here, where it's all in brackets, that's bespoke to you. So you can change that. Now, just to speed this up, I typed in a few before. All right. So we've got beach, pool, sun, short-term rental. Okay. So I'm just going to tap the go button. So what it's doing right now, as you can see here, is it's given us different variations where I put beach, pool, sun, and short-term rental. It's sharp and tight and fun and giving us the words. So the golden getaway, sunny escape, enjoy a pool and short-term rental on the beach, see sun, spend a little time on the beach, leave the ordinary beach behind. So again, what's really important here is that it's the prompts that you give it is as good as what you're going to get back. Okay. And that's the really important thing to take from this. Again, if you want to use mine as a guide, you can do. If you want to use it word for word, you can do, or you can play around with it yourself. Okay. The final one, and I'm going to put this into the chat again, so then you can come to it. So anybody who has been following Rose for a while, Rose Tipka, you'll know that she's been part of the Boostly world, and she very recently did a video on how she particular works with influencers, social media influencers. And I'm a massive fan of not giving Meta or Google money to do their ad section. I feel like Facebook ads is an absolute waste of time. I mentioned that to somebody today in a group, and I said that instead what you should be looking to do is put in that budget into working with social media influencers. It's so much more powerful. The problem is that majority of people don't know how to work with a social media influencer. And I feel that it is still very much unheard of or unknown or underused. One of the reasons being is that when you get somebody that is an influencer, so to speak, and when you work with somebody, it is like an agreement. And the problem is that there's no clear black or white. It's all gray in what you expect in return. What would really help somebody who is coming to stay with you in exchange for a stay is if they had a clear guideline on what they would need to create. So this is what we can use ChatGPT for. So I want you to please act as a social media influencer. You will create content for various platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, and engage with followers in order to create brand awareness and promote products for our services. My first suggestion is I need help creating an engaging campaign on Instagram to promote our pet-friendly short-term rental property. And again, you hit submit, and it's going to give you the ideas on what you would then create. You can then take this, you can copy this, you can put this into a Google Doc, and then you could pass it on to the influencer. And then between the two of you, you could come up with a campaign. So I've just put, I want you to please act as a social media influencer. You will create content for various platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, And then again, it's come and giving you it here. Again, if you need the copy, come into the Facebook group. It is right there. Now, the takeaway to this and the takeaway to everything that is GPT related is if you give it quality, it will give you quality back. If you're struggling, I've seen some people today talking about Moonbeam, which was the blog writing, and people are struggling with it. It's literally because the information that you provide in it isn't quite right. So the better what you give, the better is what you'll get back. Now, all of this being said, this is still very, very new. This is still Chat GPT free. And obviously very soon is going to be the next version of this. And the next version is going to make this look minuscule. It's going to make it look out of date. And what is also coming very much around the corner is Google. Google are sitting back at the moment. They are watching everything that is happening. But when Google create their version of all of this, it is going to make ChatGPT look very slow and very outdated very, very quickly, because Google has got more data. The reason why OpenAI have opened this all out for free is that they need the data. They need people testing it. They need people playing with it. They need people working with it, because then that's how it improves. You know, and so many people have flocked to it. I believe it got to 1 million users in 5 days. And to put that into context, I believe, and then don't quote me on this, but I think it took Facebook a year to get to 1 million. They took this 5 days to do so. And loads of people are using it. It's why it's down and the servers are down. So my advice to everybody is, you know, use it as much as possible. Don't take it verbatim. Don't just copy and paste and just, you know, that is it. Use it as inspiration and put it into practice. From a combination of all the tools that we have given you this week, there is tons of them on there. And all you can do is play around with it and give it a go. Tomorrow, what I'm going to do as we finish this in the wrap-up party, we're going to have a bit of fun. So the wrap-up party is going to give out the awards. We're going to announce the winner of the prizes, the implementation prize. We're going to win that hospitable swag box. And we're also going to have a bit of a party. So make sure you bring your bubbles, somewhat fizzy. I'm on the non-alcohol for a while, so I'll have a non-alcoholic beer. But come along, 5 o'clock, and let's end this in style. And what I want to do is I want to leave with you tomorrow night with the one tool that I've got up my sleeve where I'm able to keep ahead of everybody else when it comes to what's coming next. And I'm going to give that to you tomorrow night live at 5 p.m. So make sure you join us tomorrow. I really, really hope that you've enjoyed today. My one takeaway with this is experiment, use it. ChatGPT is fantastic. And if you do use it and you use it effectively and you implement it, then you are going to be ahead of 95% of the other accommodation providers out there, your competition in your area. I guarantee it. So go ahead, go use it. Don't wait, and implement as much as you possibly can. And use it. Use the tools, use the sales script, use the advertising, use the tagline generators, use the campaigns to reach out to work to people, and go from there. If you discover anything cool, any good use cases for this, then please use this thread that I'm about to post up in the group over the next 24 hours. Because, you know, I've been able to play with it as much as possible. But I know that there's so many other people in here. I've seen Anthony Rallo dropping in some really good links, and a lot of other people have been dropping in some really good links and other use cases. Let's share this as much as possible, and definitely keep using it and definitely keep on top of it. So we'll be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. Friday. We'll finish it, and I'm excited to show you the tool that I've been using and what potentially could be next for all of us. Okay, everybody, have a good night. Have a good morning. Have a good afternoon. For those of you that have tuned in from Australia, I really appreciate you getting up this early. For everybody else, thank you for fitting me in around your day. And I really do hope that you have massively benefited from it. And I really hope that you have enjoyed it. If you could just do me a massive favor, like I said, the goal is to get this to 300 reviews. All I ask for all this free training this week, and I've absolutely loved it, is we've got to get this to 300. So if you could just go ahead, find it on Amazon, go and leave a review, that would mean the world. It's a year since it was released. It's done phenomenally well. But if we can get to over 300, it just gets to the next level of awareness on Amazon, which is all the reason why we did it. So I really do appreciate it. And everybody that says review submitted, brilliant. Love it, love it, love it. If you could do me one last favor, tap that love heart emoji button and thank the ambassadors so much for being part of this. I really do appreciate their help. Melanie, Gert, and Tracy, literally could not do these without you. And if you got the lucky number, please drop me an email. Do not message me on Instagram and put in the subject lucky number 3. Let's just check my inbox. There you go. Nobody's messaged me on Instagram, which is good. Send me an email, lucky number 3 in the subject, and I'll pick somebody out at random later on this evening, and I'll send you a message back if you were the lucky winner. So, Andrew Tellin won it today. Sorry, I was going to say Andrew Tellin won it today. So he won the ones from yesterday, last night. He won last night, which is the touchdown and all that cool stuff, which is all good. And yeah, okay, let's end it there. Thank you very much. I can see all the cool things coming in on the comments, which is all lovely to see. And let's go. And you can't bribe the boys. Whoever put, can I bribe the boys? Take care, everybody.
This is a freestyle. I'm going off the dome. Ready for my close-up, good looking. Let me tell you, get more bookings. Oh, that'd be nice, giving me tips, tools and advice. Yeah, you're gonna get them, hon. You're gonna sit back, listen to Mark Simpson. Whoa, having a blast. Gonna get it on the Bruce Lee podcast. Bruce Lee like Bruce Lee, cause it's so hard and the T is loose leaf. Making up those rhymes, don't write it, just do it loosely. If you want my respect, you better put direct. Here are the words in the podcast.